My name is Bettina Macher. I am CEO of ViroGates for over 1.5 years now. ViroGates was founded in 2001, incorporated in 2001, and it's based on an invention that came out of Hvidovre Hospital, made by Jesper Olsen, who is research director at Hvidovre Hospital. And the invention was the finding of a new biomarker that has a big prognostic value in diseases. And it's very important to talk about prognosis here. It's a term that's not as readily understood as diagnosis. This is not a test that can tell you which disease you have. This is a test that can tell you how bad you are, how critical you are, how dangerous the situation is for you, and basically it's an information that flags for the doctor how quickly he should treat you and how much attention he should give to you. So we call our marker, that's the protein called SUPAR, we call it the risk status marker, because you can basically with a simple, cheap test find out in very short time how big is your risk, and also quantify to say, we quantify it with the colors of green, yellow and red. Are you a patient that is healthy? Are you a patient where something is wrong that would justify observation? Or are you in the red zone? You're a really critical patient, your risk is high, you should be treated first, you should also be the one that maybe more expensive resources are being used for. Mm-hmm. So the company started with this vision of developing this marker, which so obviously was a solution that could also benefit the poor end of the world, because it can give prognostic information in diseases like HIV, like tuberculosis, like malaria. So we also developing currently a new product. So next to this, what I call offline version of the test, where I first collect blood samples from patients, then I go to the lab and do a test for 2 hours. We're developing a test that is similar to a pregnancy test that can give you a very quick and immediate answer. Not an exact value, but it will tell you, are you green, yellow or red. We had a chance to investigate the potential of the test in one of the poorest African countries. It's located in the African upper west coast. It's called Guinea-Bissau. And that project was funded by the EU also, where we really wanted to put it to a test. Now we go into a very poor country. We have exactly this situation that a lot of people come to clinics, and the doctors there have this struggle of who do we treat, who do we not treat, who do we send home, who do we keep here, and that's a serious struggle because they can only be there for a fraction of the people that come to the clinics. So we had a chance for 2 years to test this in real life and see if we measure every patient that comes to the hospital with SUPAR, can we relate this information to the information from SUPAR to what actually is happening to these patients and to their need. And the result was shockingly good, actually, in the sense that we could pinpoint that all patients that were found to have a very high SUPAR level were the ones that unfortunately died after they had been sent home, versus there were also cases where quite stable patients that were kept in the hospital. They might not have needed to be kept there. Their SUPAR level was quite low. They responded well to treatment. So you could have swapped the position of one of these stable patients against one of the people who actually went away and died. And it is our clear vision that this can seriously save not only resources but lives. So we have, of course, over the past years developed a product. We have gained market authorization for this product last year, and we've started to put it into use all over the world. So currently lots of these trials are running, these implementation trials where doctors try the product, and it is our goal for this year to at the end of the year hopefully have one of these trials turn into our first routine customer or our first few routine customers. And at the same time we're continuing to push the quite hard work of making this solution commercially available in Africa and maybe also in certain Asian countries in the developing world. We are attempting to collaborate with Danida on this, who with their insight into the African scenery and African commercialization can hopefully provide a little bit extra knowledge here, a little bit extra insight to help us show the door to turning this into a business in Africa.